I got you guys to watch me make a crappy hot dog.
Oh, your cheese soup is the grossest thing I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie.
I promise you, the one thing I don't do is lie. I'll tell you if it's too salty.
Right.
I'll tell you if it's nasty. Like, okay, go check out my pickle video. They look like floating turds. They literally did. I said that on the video. I go, that looks like crap. Literally floating crap. Are you serious? But the one thing you got to be when you're on YouTube, and I learned it right, probably the first 2 years, you got to be real. You got to be honest. You got to love what you're doing. Because if you guys don't like bourbon, people will know it. You know?
Well, Dave likes bourbon. We can all vouch for that.
We can attest to that. That's
they can smell a liar a mile away. So you gotta love whatever you do.
Wingnut says, I got a question. Jack, why do you not take off your ring or put gloves on to cover your ring as you mix meat together like hamburger meat?
Well, today I have a silicone ring I can pop off easy.
Right.
Back then it didn't come on and off very easy. It'd been on for a while. But I did clean profusely, clean with dish detergent and scoured my hands and the ring, and I'd twist the ring a little bit, make sure I clean underneath it, do all that.
I'll admit, like, I mix burgers on my wedding ring all the time, and I don't wear gloves. I'm just a dude. I just throw some hamburger meat in a bowl and start mixing it together. I mean, dude, I never thought about that, Julio. Like taking off.
I've watched shows from chefs like Marco Pierre White. They're like, you should take jewelry off. Generally speaking, in a kitchen, a wedding ring is accepted.
It's a wedding ring. Yeah.
I mean, that's the only ring I had was the wedding ring. That was it.
Yeah.
I didn't have like a handful of rings.
And I don't have gloves in my kitchen to mix meat. It's not a thing here. I mean, I'm not a chef. I'm not cooking for anybody but me and my wife and kids. If they're going to get food poisoning, it's because me.
Tammy won't touch raw meat. It just gives her the heebie-jeebies.
Well, then can I ask a question? Who's making your patties now, Jack? Because you're one-armed basically now.
Yes.
So you have a producer?
I can do it.
Oh, really?
I can make meatballs, patties, whatever.
Okay. I just know when you edit stuff now, you go straight from the bowl to putting it in the pan. You don't really show us anymore of you making the patties.
Of the process,
I'll put it in next time I do patties. I just bought some bison. So I'll try and fit that in the video. But basically, it's easy. There is a one-handed cutting board. It literally, there's a place to hold your vegetables. There's a hand like teeth, and you just grab on and cut. But I don't have that. I can cut one-handed, which is kind of weird. But I am going to get the cutting board and do a product review on it. I might as well. I mean, frick, I'm one-handed right now. So, but yeah, I can open jars. I can do, like, there's nothing I can't do.
Right. Well, you're still traveling to do freaking pizza reviews, so you're somewhat healthy still, right?
Yeah. No, I'm not dead yet.
I'm gonna die over that deep dish in Chicago.
Okay, I do have a question. We watch the videos where you're going somewhere and reviewing a restaurant. Has there been any situations where you walked into a place and it's like, this is disgusting?
California, yeah. They sold crickets on the menu. I'm like, what the? It was a taco place. It stunk. It smelled horrible. First thing they said to me, don't film the employees. Really? That's a great start. So we sat down, we ate the tacos, and we were going to order more other items. The tacos were so nasty. It's in freaking California. You would think
you can't mess up a taco.
You can't screw up a taco. I wanted to. I would call. It was a term I came up with called armpit liquor. I would lick my armpit just to get the taste of the taco out. So when something was bad, I go, yeah, that taco is an armpit liquor. That was nasty.
So
were the crickets.
But
yeah.
Jack, have you gone to restaurants where they say, "Hey, man, please, we don't want you to film in here"? Like, I do that. I do bourbon hunts, for my channel. And they're like, right. Yeah, I don't really want you to record in the store. Okay, no problem. Yeah.
I've had a few places. So I did one on a trash can. I literally walked outside because they wouldn't let me film inside. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna film. Sorry. So I brought my food, set it on the trash can had like a top to it. I set it on top of the trash can. I said, guys, we've come down to this. We're on the trash can reviewing. The food was crappy. Anybody says don't film here, the food's going to be crappy. You know it.
That was going to be my next question, Jack. Will you knock off points on your Jack on the Go series if they don't let you film? Or if the food's good, will you? Okay.
Yeah, I won't punish him. I will let people know I was asked to leave. They can make up their own decision. I'm there just to talk about the food. If the food is, you know what the latest, new, greatest food is right now? Burrito tacos.
Oh, yeah, burrito, yeah.
Oh, my God. Guys, it's like dipping your taco in crack cocaine.
I don't even know what is burrito. Is that
it's beef? It's like beef that's been like cooked for days.
Honestly, in Mexico, it's goat.
Or goat, it's goat or beef. Yeah. Like I have in my little town in Illinois, the guy at the little Mexican restaurant sells burrito and it's goat or beef. You just have your choice. Do you want the goat or beef?
I'll pay you if you don't like it. I'll pay for it. If you don't like it, you will love it. And it will be the only thing you ever order again.
Yeah.
That Cosmo sauce.
Burrito nachos, burrito tostadas.
It's to die for, guys.
Yeah.
And it's so popular out here. And I'm in Tennessee, so they don't know what the frick Mexican food is, but they love that. They buy the frick out of that.
I'll have to try that because I live about 5 minutes outside of DC. Large Latino population here. You would figure somebody will have that around here.
Yeah, they know what it is.
Okay.
In fact, Taco Bell tried it for a little bit, and they had that stupid red sauce. Are you freaking kidding? Make some real burrito sauce. Let me know what you think, okay?
So out of the types of shows that you do, Jack, I know you do product reviews. You've done shows where you kind of different kinds of mayonnaise, different, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You do Jack on the Go.
Yeah.
I think you used to do a podcast, F is for Frank, right? With your brother, I believe.
Cut off that. I just did that. Yeah.
What do you enjoy doing the most? Do you like getting on the road or would you prefer to be in your kitchen cooking?
I love the food war tours. We did barbecue food wars. We did.
Oh, we watched one last night. We were going to knock you out from that review.
Grill.
We were like, what the hell, man? Like you're giving this restaurant hell for not having brisket? Okay. It's Memphis.
Wait a minute. It's freaking brisket. If you're called barbecue restaurant, you better that's like a Mexican restaurant not having tacos. You're like, what the frick? Be a barbecue restaurant.
Yeah.
I would mark them down if they didn't, but I mark them up if they have beef ribs.
Oh, you guys slammed that restaurant. You said never come here. It's the worst shit ever, basically.
So it was the commissary in Memphis, Jack. I don't know if you remember that.
Their pig chips were awful and the seasoning is disgusting. Like we were like, oh, this is the guy that sells sauce.
Oh yeah.
I promise. So when I first moved to Tennessee, I went down to a place called Sir Pizza. It literally, the sausage looked like rat pellets. It was like rat poop on a pizza. The grease coming off this pizza was so disgusting. I literally walked outside to review it. If I review outside, it's bad. If I review at the table, it's good. You can always tell. Okay.
Although your hamburger heaven review, you guys all did it outside, and you guys were like in love. The place right outside your hotel room that you saw the sign where it said "World's Best Burger," and you didn't know
nationwide best burger I've ever had.
Yeah,
48 years they've made it by hand.
And you had a sponsor for that stream, and you still said, "Yeah, this is a better burger." Like Like the other one's, my sponsor's really good, but this burger is incredible. Like,
once again, you got to be truthful. You will never get, I won't say never. You may get hurt by truth, but overall, people will respect you. They will believe. They have to believe me. I have to tell you yes or no. I have to tell you. I don't care if my mother owns it. I have to tell you.
Yeah,
it's horrible or it's not.
And us watching last night, we're like, that looks delicious. Like,
burger.
Sir Pizza. Sir Pizza was so bad. I walked outside and I literally said, I would never feed that pizza to a homeless person. And nasty. No lie, the owner was looking for me. Like, he went into one place that I frequent, asking where I was.
You said something about homeless people in Memphis too, though. You're like, you said when you were reviewing that restaurant, you said something about homeless people, and we're like, Jesus, Jack, you're hardcore. Like,
I have to tell you something. I did when I did Barbecue Wars tour in Texas, every time we left with leftovers, we gave it to the homeless person outside the restaurant. Every restaurant, there was always somebody outside. We'd hand them ribs. I'm going to tear up, sorry. We'd hand them food, and it was so awesome to make their day.
Right.
So awesome.
I know you're very, you've been on missions before, correct? To other countries with your church?
Yeah. Yeah, we've been.
Be right back, guys.
You built the church, I think. I saw one video when you and your
oh my God,
friends went and helped people build a church. Which
Julio's a fan. He is.
I'm a huge fan. I'm serious. I will roast some of your food sometimes, but I watch all your videos.
Oh, you can roast my food. I don't care. But they literally ran out of food when I was there, and I hadn't been served yet. And they said, "Do you mind if we make you a sandwich?" And I'm like, okay. They took my sandwich full of this amazing meat and the torta. It was called a torta. It was in like that Mexican bread. And they dunked the whole thing in sauce. The whole sandwich was dripping with this sauce. They put on the plate. Freaking like the best ever.
That sounds delicious.
It was, I was scared at first. I'm like, oh my God, soggy sandwich for dinner, great. But it was delicious.
Well, you grew up with Italians, so you know that's part of the thing. You make Sunday sauce, you dunk the bread in it, So that's that made me think of.
And then when you catch them cooking half chickens on the street, buy it. It's the best ever. It's safe, it's clean, it's freaking amazing. The chicken on the street is just awesome. At least.
So out of all the restaurants you visited, because I had seen you do several Jack on the Go tours, barbecue, you're about to do a new one, deep dish in Chicago. What's the one restaurant that sticks in your head like, I got to get back there? I got to get back there.
It's a place called The Shed, and it's at the very bottom of Mississippi. Honestly, it's the only good thing in Mississippi. But anyway, it's at the very bottom.
Like, you gotta go there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can literally see the Gulf water. It was a junkyard, but it was a barbecue restaurant called The Shed, and it's world famous. It's been on every cooking channel, every like Food Network. I mean, everybody. If you go, do you guys have Publix?
I don't where I am, but I know what a Publix is.
Okay. Just check your local store. They should have a barbecue sauce on the shelf.
Oh,
okay. It's called The Shed barbecue sauce. It's freaking awesome. But I mean, they were great. I sat down with them. You can go see that video if you haven't seen it already. But it was that I can't wait to get back.
Yeah, I think I remember that video, Jack, because it's the right place. I remember you had a hard time kind of finding where to park, and it was like sort of odd. But once you got in there, the lady that worked there, I think she was the daughter. Is that the right place?
Yeah.
She was so friendly and so. And she told you the history.
Porks. They would sell 50 pulled porks and 50 briskets every day, right out the front door.
Wow.
Like you'd walk with it wrapped up. Look, my mouth's watering.
Sorry.
So I have a question as far as like recipes. Like where do you get your recipes from, or where you get your inspiration when you want to cook something?
It's changed over the years. It used to be, I don't remember that many. Pinterest is like endless supply of recipes.
Okay.
So my cooking usually goes according to the calendar. So, I mean, every show, I don't care if you're a cooking show or just a podcast like this, you guys talk about what's happening throughout the year, football season, Christmas time. It tells you what to do. So, for example, I know that we've had a lot of war. I know people are freaked out. People are ready for crap to hit the fan at any moment. So I'm going to start a series called Food Prepping. I've done it before, but I'll do it again. How to bag up rice and beans and put it in your garage. It'll last years.
Yeah.
Oxygen absorbers and all that. So I'll do a series on that. But like 4th of July, I'll do something. It all depends really on the calendar or what's going on in the world.
Yeah, we watched a bunch of your Super Bowl videos where you're doing different dishes and stuff for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I do football finger foods.
Okay.
At football time, I do, I'll do Christmas stuff or Thanksgiving stuff. If I got to cook one more freaking turkey, I'm done with turkeys. How can you creatively cook a turkey? I'm about ready to stuff something in it nasty. I'm literally, I'm over it. I don't know what else. I've cooked a turkey. Did you ever see me cooking under a trash can?
I did. I also saw you make trash can turkey. I saw you make turkey dinner for an army person who was overseas.
Yep.
So,
yeah, I did that. I've done paper. You can wrap it in parchment paper. I've smoked it. Oh, by the way, one of you said that
What's up, Katie?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm just saying hi to Katie in the chat. Go ahead.
Katie. One of you said you boil your hot dogs. Who said that? Okay. I may be an idiot. But the one thing you never do, never do, is boil any food. Anything. I don't care if it's vegetables, you steam it. If it's meat, you cook it in beef broth. You cook it in wine. You do something to add flavor. Boiling removes flavor. That fat that's floating that you leave behind is all your flavor. You've pulled it out of the meat.
You want to get this will trigger you even more. So when I don't feel like boiling it, when I was a young man, not now that I'm old and seasoned, I would take a piece of white bread. I'd put a slice of American cheese and the hot dog on it. I'd wrap it in a towel, paper towel, damp paper towel, microwave. Bam.
Yeah, I know that's been done before.
So how do I cook a hot dog then? Do I have to grill it?
No. I love them burnt. Period. I love them crispy on the outside. I like it. You don't put it in the pan, throw it in. You can when I was a kid, I'd put on a fork and hold it over the gas flame on the stove.
There you go.
I'd burn the frick out of that sucker.
I'm telling you, if you come to Chicago and you want to do a tour, you should do the Italian beef tour.
What I want from you guys is
the Italian beef tour would be more amazing because everybody's got Italian beef and it's all different. And some is great and some is like, but man, it's so good.
Is it like Philly cheesesteak, but in Chicago?
Yes, dude. And you get the hot peppers or the sweet peppers. You get the cheese. You can have it soaked or dried. That means they'll dip your bread in the au jus that your beef comes from. Oh man, it's crazy.